All right, here we want to expand as much as possible. Log base 5, and in parentheses we have 25x cubed in the numerator, and we have cube root of y in the denominator. Okay, so when we talk about log expansion, right, there's two types of log, well, there's three types of log expansion. Okay, so the first one says, well, let's say you have one log expression and there's two terms that are being multiplied together in the argument, right? So what the rule says is we can split this up into two logs, but we're going to split it up into the sum. Okay. Similarly, let's say we have a quotient. Okay, so one log, and in the argument, okay, it's a quotient. So similarly, we can split this guy up as well, but this is going to be a minus. Okay. And the last rule is the so-called power rule for logs. Okay, so if you have the log and you have in the argument, there's a exponent in the argument, we can actually bring the exponent out front. Okay, so we want to use these three rules to properly expand or break this guy down, right? So in the argument, we see three different expressions. We see the 25, we see the x cubed, and the cube root of y. Everything in the numerator, once we expand it, should get a positive sign in front because that's the product rule, right? Any term in the denominator should get a negative sign in front, okay, from the quotient rule, okay? So let's break this up, right? What are we going to get? We're going to get log base 5 of 25 plus log base 5 of x cubed, right? Because both of these terms in the numerator, these are both positive, minus log base 5 of the cube root of y. Now, we're actually not done yet though. Okay, and the reason why this is not the final answer is because of the power rule, right? We have to make sure that there are no exponents in the final answer. So what does that mean? It means that this 3 can essentially come in front as a coefficient. But also you have to be careful, right? This is also a power, right? Cube root of y, what is the cube root of y? Right? In exponential form, it's y to the 1/3. Okay? So this 1/3 can come up front as well. And we can simplify this, right? Log base 5 of 25, that's just 2. So what's our final answer here? It's going to be 2 plus 3 log base 5 of x minus 1/3 log base 5 of y.